as Penguin Boss raids into us, which should be here in the next minute or two. Hey, Corey collects. We have a giveaway to start as soon as Penguin Boss raids into us. Hey, Dave. The giveaway will be these 10 postcards. Tell you what, it's a 30-minute show, so we're going to have to go really, 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 really fast. Have 2 photo albums plus a few other things. Thanks for the pre-bids on everything so far. We'll start with probably the 2 non-photo album pre-bids, then go into those photo albums. But yeah, I've got to get ready to talk fast and show fast. I always hate the 30-minute shows and the fact that when you do have photo albums, it's hard to do them justice as far as, showing everything real close. But make sure you look at the pictures in the listings. I did try to take some pictures there to give an idea of, what's in them, condition, those types of things. If you're watching over on YouTube or Facebook and you want to come in and bid, you'll have to, I think it puts a link there, a QR code or something you can scan, so you can come over here and bid if you see anything you like. So should be getting rated any time now. So as soon as we do, we'll get started. Hey, Liberty Tree. Hey, Stock Diva. Thanks for coming in. While we're waiting, once again, I'm Stuart with Franklin Hill Ventures. I'm here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Addition to Whatnot, I sell on a bunch of other online platforms and also have 3 antique booth locations here in the Knoxville area. So if you're ever coming through, make sure you stop at Bearden Antique Mall, West End Antiques, or Granny's Attic in Clinton, Tennessee. Hey, Ash Hour, we're just waiting to get rated by Penguin Boss. Oh, and then after I finish, we'll be going over to see Matt Rock, the next person on the Ephemerama train. So it should be a good day. All right, here comes Penguin Boss, and everybody, welcome in. Stuart with Franklin Hill Ventures. I'm going to talk fast, go fast, because I have 2 photo albums to get to, several things with pre-bids. Let me start the giveaway, which is going to be 10 of these antique early 1900s postcards, all with floral design. If you want to see more pictures, look in the catalog, because we're just going to go in and get that giveaway started. Let me go over here to my laptop. And that is running. So get in the giveaway for those. I'm not even going to show them. So, all right. So we'll start with the things I have pre-bids on. Let me flip the camera around. Hey, Deborah Mo. Hey, Millicent's Memories. Anybody else I missed? It's like so hard to feel like do everything justice in a 30-minute show when you have these photo albums, but I will do my best. So we're starting with the pre-bid items. Let me go back over here to the auction tab on my laptop. And this was the CDV cards. So we will pin this. All right, so this is going to be 5 antique CDV cards, all studio portraits of people. I'll show them real quick. That one's Mercer, Pennsylvania. I'm not sure where that is, but pretty cool picture. I'm not sure what she's sitting in or on. I can't, maybe cross-legged there. Let me show the backs of those. That one was in a scrapbook. And you have this lovely lady here. And then finally, this one here. So we will go ahead and start this. Let me start the auction. We will do 15 seconds, $1 starting bid. Everything's a dollar start today. There are some things with pre-bids, but this is off and running. So you got your 5 CDVs. Thank you, Fossil Forward Funds, for the bid. Everybody else who's bid. Big Eyed Bees in at 4. Thank you. Hey, welcome in Journal Page, LLC. Thanks to Schmidt Auctions, Penguin Boss, and Ferrari Funds for organizing these. They do a great job. I used to help Penguin Boss and Marla with it, but they've taken it to a whole nother level than from when I was doing it. So they do an awesome, awesome job. Make sure you're following them if you're not. Thank you, Fossil Forward Funds. Okay, our next item that has a pre-bid is these clown playing cards from Congress. They're from Congress, and I think they're probably from the 50s or 60s. The decks are complete, except One joker might be missing. I don't know if both decks originally had two jokers, but I did make sure all the other cards were there. There is a name written on the side here. And other than that, everything looks good. So let's go ahead and start this. Thanks for the pre-bids, everyone. Let's see, $1 start, 15 seconds, and here we go. Thank you, Thrifty Dots and Lime. Thank you, Lene. Yeah, and thanks, Marla. I do have a lot of stuff in the Buy It Now, so make sure you check that out. And I do have a coupon code in the show notes, so make sure you check that out as well. And then I have my rewards club. So let's go ahead and do the Victorian photo album first. It'll be a little quicker to show. Then we'll do the military one. And then after that, we'll just kind of see how much time we have left. So this photo album's in about as good condition as I have seen of these. You have the clasp over here. As you can see, leather cover. I mean, no real rips or tears or anything to this thing. So, a lot of times the photo albums themselves will be in kind of rough condition, even if the photos are in good condition. So you can see the binding looks to be tight. Let's see that. So let's just go through these real quick. I'm not going to say a whole lot about each one just in the interest of time, because I think the military album is going to take the most time to go through. And what we'll do is we'll go through it quick, then I'll probably start like maybe a 2 minute, and then we'll go through it maybe in a little more detail, as long as the top clock's running. Still got 25 minutes, so I think I'm good. Oh, yeah, thank you. Sorry about that. It is pinned. And thanks for the pre-bids on this one, everyone. There are 41 photos in here. It's kind of a mixture of CDVs, studio photos. There's some tintypes as well. Look at this little girl. And the winner of that is Millicent's Memories. They're staying right here in Tennessee. Congratulations. Oh, also, my shipping's capped at $9.21, which in a 30-minute show is not as big a deal because there's a limited amount of stuff you can buy. But let's see. And then we get to some blank pages here. Yeah, normally I would go take a lot more time going through this. A lot of the photos do appear to be marked just to who they are. It's a little baby. I'm not sure what that one is. Here's your tintypes in the back, like this group of men here. Here's a few more look to be tintypes. Good photo quality on all these. This one looks like almost like it could be a soldier of some sort, maybe. And I think that is it. So tell you what, let me get it closed. We will start this. I'm going to put 2 minutes on the clock, and then we will go through it and look at the pictures again. And we are off and running. So as I mentioned, the photo album itself is in great condition. There's the spine down here. Oh, I don't know that I showed the back. Let's see. The back does have like a little bit of scuffing, just from where I'm sure it's been laid out in places. So you got this bearded man here. This one's from Philadelphia. Here's the Clays, AA and Cibrilla, maybe. And these almost look like twins. There's Cibrilla and Estella. That one's from Philadelphia as well. There's Grandmother and John. There's Edward and Sophia Fraser. There's Ethel, Mary, and maybe, I can't read that one, Jacksonville, Illinois. Yeah, it looks like the majority of these are Philadelphia area anyway, the ones we've seen. And sorry, I'm not checking the chat. I'm not sure if anybody's saying anything, but I'm trying to go as fast as I can here. Joseph Clay, another Philadelphia. Sibella. There's Ada and Kate. All right, 10 seconds. 9. We got the 10 types in the back. I love this one. Child of somebody Fox, James Fox. Then we get to the 10 types back here. We had the one that looked like maybe it could be a soldier as we get back here to the very back. And that worked out perfect. We made it all the way to the end. All right. Chip and Sissy took that. Thanks for the bids, everyone. These will all ship out on Monday. All right, now we'll do the military album. This one, let's see, that is the only other one I have a pre-bid on, so we can take as much time as we need on this one. This is really my favorite thing in the auction. I love the album cover of this. This is one of those, these wide ones are always hard to show. So it's got this nice lacquerware cover. It's also in pretty good condition. You have maybe, it looks like a little wear here. But you have the inlaid, like mother of pearl, the inlaid bird. But yeah, nice lacquerware cover. This is all from the 1950s. And it's stock full. It's got about 95 plus photos, plus just other miscellaneous things. So start out with this photo of a plane here. Sorry about the glare. Then you have the Airlifter magazine. So you can see there's all kind of cool pictures in this one. Then you have the fighter jets here. So there's a couple of loose things here at the beginning, and then a letter of appreciation dated 1954. I guess that's the same, just the front copy. Well, no, that one's 1955. So another letter of appreciation. Couple of newspaper clippings here. Ex-Nox pilot killed in wreck. Japanese to fire at Fuji. Then we have Colonel Maurice Casey here. Well, these pages are going to be hard to turn one-handed. And then there's Colonel James Gooch, or Goo. And there's Lieutenant Colonel Donald Pricer. Keep an eye on my time here, so I still got almost 20 minutes. All right, and then some plane pictures here. They are standing in front of a plane. Ashia Base Ops, Formation Day, and Wing Headquarters. Here's a couple of newspaper clippings. So it's a mix. Some things are photo corners, some things are taped in. Most of the photos, I think, were photo corners. Here's Tops and Blue Talent Show. Here's another letter of appreciation from 1954. I guess this is the talent show here. Yes, very Cold War. Here's some kind of letter. Something about peasants, and I don't know. Somebody will get to read that. And I think it's from an attorney, so another letter of appreciation. Here's something about an air crash. As I mentioned, most of these kind of things are taped in. Here's a flight plan. Some more newspaper. Or no, I guess that's some kind of magazine picture. And then these look like more talent show pictures. The Ashiya Medicine Show. Let me lay this down. Yeah, so a lot of talent show pictures, it looks like. Thanks for the pre-bids. Let's see, 11:44. So let me speed up a little bit, although I think we're going to be good. We'll probably spend most of the rest of the show just on this album. And if there's any last second things, we can run them real quickly. As I mentioned, we'll be going into Matt Rock after we finish here. Hubby wears the wings in this family. There's Bob Birch. But yeah, this is a very complete Cold War era photo album. And I just like the fact it's in this beautiful lacquerware album. That says Harry Witt. I'm not sure, but it looks like a crash of some sort, maybe. The Red Devils of Ashiha. I appreciate everybody being here. Sorry I'm not calling out everybody by name. I usually try to welcome everyone, but trying to get through this as quick as possible and still like do it some justice at least. There's Sukashi. Yeah, so far it looks like all the photos are in with photo corners, which is good. Yeah, so this says accident. So this plane crashed at some point, I guess. Base population zooms. Here's Armed Forces Day. Well, sorry for the moving the camera around. I'm trying to get to this. There we go. Trying to get those pages separated. Let's see what was on this one. Yeah, more Armed Forces Day. Sorry about the glare on this side. Sweetheart Clobbers. What that means. The wreck of Old 97. So that must have been the pictures that we were seeing earlier. It's a helicopter, actually. He's got a Colonel Hogan pose there, it looks like. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if, oh yeah, it's just more of the crash. It's a lot of crash scene photos. This is pretty cool here. It's an instructor pilot simulator certificate. We get a Christmas card here. They're in their kimono robes, it looks like. It's a cool little motorcycle. Let's see, 11:47. Just getting close to the end of this. Well, you can see through the onion skin on that one. That page is empty, Uncle Bill. Here's some more newspaper clippings. The Big L Sayonara Party. So I guess they're saying goodbye to somebody. That must be the big L, whoever the big L is. As I mentioned, there's about 95 photos in here, a few more. Um, Sayonara, Colonel Godfrey. Colonel Church takes over. Rothman gets a treatment. Max, Flushy, and Doc Potter. So some kind of skit they're doing there. This looks like a magic trick here. Bridie goes back. There's a couple more clippings from the newspaper. And then I'm not sure what this famous old Indian water has been used for something. So it's a little bulletin. Spot announcement. Must have been maybe a script for something. Here's a Saya by the Sea, 1953. And then the last page is 5 years to the best. Sayonara in 1957. And here's the back of the book. It is also in really good condition. So there's that. So let me turn this over. And let's go ahead and get this started. Let's see, 11:50. So we'll do another 2 minutes, just like we did the last time, and we'll go back through it. And that's running. So yeah, the really good inlay, mother of pearl type stuff here. The bird is kind of raised, feels like maybe it's an inlay. You can see the strings are in good condition. A little bit of a ding here. But yeah, nice wooden lacquerware album. And then we'll just kind of run back through these without too much commentary. So you have letters and pictures and some newspaper clippings, information about the base. Well, this first page was hard to turn last time. Sorry about the close-up of my finger there. Thanks for the bids, everyone. A good glimpse into 1950s Cold War life on the base. I think it was Korea. Was it Korea or Japan? Now I can't remember. Talent show stuff. Letter of appreciation. More talent show. A couple more letters. Those are the ones from the attorney. Some more letters on that one. Some of the onion skin is a little bit, has some condition issues. That's really the only thing, other than the stuff that's taped in. Then we have Daniel in at 61 with 5 seconds. Looks like he is going to take it. All right. Thank you for the bids, everyone. As I mentioned, this will all ship out on Monday. Let's see. Don't think I have any more pre-bids, so I'll just for the next 8 minutes, we'll just pull some stuff. And if there's anything you want me to run, just put the lot number in the chat. Let's try these playing cards here. So these are going to be some K Jeweler playing cards. I think they're probably from the 40s, but it says K Jewelers Coast to Coast. And the deck is complete. There's the deck in there. So we'll go ahead and run this. $1 start. And we do not need to do 2 minutes. 15 seconds, and that is off and running. The K Jeweler playing cards. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Millicent. I said, in the little bit of research I did on these, I think they're from the 1940s. All right. Thank you so much. Let's see. 7 minutes. We'll just go ahead and do the other deck of playing cards that I have. Oh yeah, now that I can breathe, we made it through the photo albums. I am Stuart with Franklin Hill Ventures here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Appreciate everybody coming in. Should be a good, long, fun day of ephemera. We'll be raiding into Matt Rock next, so here in just about 5 or 6 minutes. So this is going to be an Eastern Airlines, which is no longer around, co-branded with Ryder Trucks, and this is a deck of cards here. They are complete, plus has 2 jokers. I'm not going to take them out. We'll just go ahead and run it. $1 start, and it is off and running. I think Eastern went out of business in either the 90s or the 2000s. I can't remember for sure. So thank you, Daniel. All right, those are coming your way. Let's see what else we got here. Lot 5. So these are kind of cool. They're 1913 prints from the Mentor Association, and you have just different pieces of artwork pictured, and then on the back you have some information about them. So copyright 1913 by the Mentor Association. I don't know a whole lot about these, but if you like artwork, they are pretty neat. There's Primitive Man, got his monkey down here. There's Henry Ward Beecher, Death and the Young Sculptor. These are all 9.5 by 7 inches. Overall, they're in pretty good condition, especially for something from 1913. So we'll go ahead and run these. And they are off and running. Welcome in, Jay Foolery. Anybody else I missed? So looks like no interest in the 1913 prints. Let's see if there's any interest in this little bitty button here. This is going to be from the 1933 World's Fair. And it is, I was there. If I can get it to focus. Well, there we go. So it's pretty small. It's just like 3/4 of an inch across, but it says 1933 World's Fair. I was there. There's the back. So we will go ahead and start this one. And it is running. Hey, Bella Eve, Julie Mac, getting ready to finish up here. Be going over to Matt Rock here in just about 2 or 3 minutes now. Right, no interest in the pen. Everybody's saving their money for the rest of the day, I think. All right, we'll do this one. We might get 2 more. This one might be the last one. We'll just see. This one is a Life magazine kind of special, and it's odd, appalling, and hilarious photographs. So you just have, I'm not going to show them all, but it's just things that I guess were in their magazine that are kind of weird or cute or. Yeah, so somebody spitting water and it looks like their head's disconnected. There's some penguins. So yeah, some cool pictures in here. So we'll go ahead and get this one started. And it is running. A cool babe who has it made. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the bid, Lene. Looks like this is going to come your way. All right. Can anybody tell me if Matt Rock's is he on yet? If he is, we'll go ahead and raid over. I don't really have time to probably. Okay, tell you what, we'll just go ahead and raid in. Thank you so much to everybody um, for coming in today. It's going to be a great day of all paper. I think up until the last show starts at 9:30. So yeah, literally all day. And appreciate all the bids on everything. Let's go on over to Matt Rock. Everybody have a great rest of your Saturday. Huh, you would think he would show up on my suggested since there he is. All right, here we go. Everybody have a great day.